live number one of the day, and I'm doing these as a live because I really struggle to keep information to 90 seconds, which is what is required by Instagram. You can't upload videos that are longer than 90 seconds, but I will try and keep it succinct because I know people's attention span is short. But I just wanted to share something with you to help alleviate any kind of fears, worries, pressures. Good morning, afternoon, Linda. Fears, pressures that you might have about trying new things. And I just wanted to share my own personal experience with you today around imposter syndrome and trying new things, being around new people. There's two instances recently where I have felt like anxious about meeting new people, or like not good enough, or like, oh my gosh, why am I here kind of situations. And I know at this time of year, we often want to go and try new things and make changes in our life. And that requires us moving outside our comfort zone. And often we'll stop. Right, we'll stop because it is so uncomfortable to go and meet new people, to go somewhere different, to do all these things. So the two things that I have done recently, and I want to give you the tools that I use to support myself. Last week, I went to joined a writer's membership to support me in the accountability of writing my next book. And I went online, I sat with this amazing Zoom room of beautiful women, all, there with the same goal and purpose to write their book. And I instantly had this fear of oh my God, I just want to get out of here. I don't want to be here. I am and I have I've written 3 books. I've written a book for somebody else. Yet I still felt uncomfortable initially when I went into that space. Now, what came from that was some incredible writing that I did in my own book. I met some absolutely beautiful people. I had some healing of my own, and I was in community with people that were really like-minded. And the power of that, I left afterwards and I was like, oh my gosh, that was so interesting for me to witness. The fear, the anxiety, the imposter syndrome, all these things that we create in our mind to be untrue. Okay, so this is what I was used. So that happened. And then this week I had a yoga class this morning. It's my first time being back in community for a regular yoga class in a year. I last year attended yoga classes, and after that first class I left and I was crying and I was like, because I was having issues with my balance and it was really horrific driving. It wasn't a great experience. So I had the fear of what happened in the past, would that show up today? What would the people be like? Where was I going? I didn't really know where I was going. I hadn't been to this venue before. All of this stuff going through my head. But I used some affirmations, and what I also did was used my goals as the focus, using the goal of where I want to be. I want to be in community with like-minded people. I really want for my own body to, to have my yoga practice, to commit to that this year. I was focusing on the bigger picture. So this short-term panic of oh my gosh, how's it going to be? Am I going to be okay? Is my balance going to be okay? Am I going to get dizzy? All of the stuff. I just kind of tried to just put all that aside and focus on that main goal of health, of fitness, of strength, of spiritual connection, about developing that as well. Good morning, Lois. And just focusing on how I want to live my life. My life is how I vision my, true aligned self is that I am attending yoga classes. I am in, meeting up with people. And this morning I had a lovely time. I did that. I went for coffee. I went to a local shop and I spoke to the shop assistant for ages. And I thought, oh God, I have missed this connection with people. Yet that's what I was like almost like fearing and anxious about, this connection with people I don't know. So I want you to know that if there's something on your goals for this year that you want to do, whether that be trying something new or going for a new job or just meeting new people or starting a course, it is totally normal to have these thoughts and feelings that maybe you feel like, oh my gosh, like these people are going to think I'm useless at this, or I don't fit in, or all of those things. But you don't know until you commit to it, and commit to it longer than like one attempt, right? So this is just my encouragement. This is the first live of the day. I'm going to do another live based on my stories from earlier. But I just wanted to normalize those feelings, that it isn't, most people aren't like, oh yay, I'm going to go to this new place and try new things and feel totally 100% comfortable and confident with it. It's not human nature. So I hope that supports you today. I will catch up with you guys soon, and I am sending you all so much love.